Phase 1, there will be the profuse sweating and salivation. Phase 2 phase is also known as the retching phase. In phase 2, deep inspiration and opening of glottis. Phase 3 में relaxation of lower esophageal sphincter tone and opening of upper esophageal sphincter muscle, expulsion of gastric content, and sometimes if there is the forceful vomiting, then intestinal contents will also be expelled out. These are the neurochemical changes which occurs in the vomiting center. So the main vomiting center in the body is brain. Brain ka specifically part medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata, more specifically which nucleus is involved? The nucleus involved is nucleus tractus solitarius. There is a specific zone which is involved in the M.B.B.S scenario. That zone is known as the chemoreceptor trigger zone, and stimulation of signal in lateral medullary reticular formation. This is the part of brain which is highly involved in the genesis of M.B.B.S. Neurochemically, which receptors are involved in vomiting? The M1 receptors are stimulated, S2 receptors are stimulated. If we will talk about GIT, then 5-HT3 receptors are stimulated, and in chemoreceptor trigger zone, NK1 receptor, D2 receptor and 5-HT3 receptors are stimulated. The first is M1 receptor antagonist. We have the drug hyoscine. The other name of hyoscine is scopolamine. Hyoscine mode of administration is transdermal patches behind the ear pinna. This is the hyoscine, and it is also given intramuscularly. Indication of M1 receptor antagonist is the prophylaxis of vomiting, and if once the vomiting is started, then there is no role of this particular drug. S2 receptor blockers, promethazine, diphenhydramine, cyclizine, maclizine. The treatment indicated in vertigo and vomiting. The next drug is cinnarizine. Cinnarizine is very famous drug in India. It works by triple mechanism. It is an antihistaminic, anticholinergic, antiserotonergic. Indication is nausea and vomiting. GIT. GIT में क्या changes हो रहे हैं? Afferent nerve signals through the vagus nerve takes the transmission of signal and stimulation of which receptor? 5-HT3 receptor. 5-HT3 receptor will cause vomiting. 5-HT3 receptor located in two places. The first is the GI tract. GI tract पे भी ये located है 5-HT3 receptor. वहाँ भी stimulate करके ये vomiting कराएगा, और brain के अंदर chemoreceptor trigger zone के अंदर CTZ में है, तो वहाँ भी ये stimulate होकर के ये कराएगा vomiting. The first important drug is the ondansetron, granisetron, palonosetron and ramosetron.